What's up, guys? Super excited today to welcome you inside the Bo Show podcast, episode 49. It's been a week since we've come to you live.
Longer than that.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since we've come to you live. And wow, we've missed you. We've missed each other. We've missed the mics. And the boys life is heating up. New season for everyone, I think, here. And all in all, unconventional times call for unconventional measures, which means that the boys are tuning in today live from unique locations. Location number one, Mr. Devin Pierce in his car.
What up?
Yeah, I can hear
How's
the
it going,
reverb.
guys?
What? Do you have like a microphone or like or are we coming out of your car speaker? Why can I hear myself?
Is that better?
Hang on, I'll tell you in a sec. Yeah,
It's
that's a lot
100%
better.
The tech guru strikes again.
Yeah, can I ask why?
Right. Is that better, buddy?
Yeah, why can I hear exactly what I was saying to you come back at me?
Fans
That should be better.
That one.
Anyway, Devin Pierce tuning in from his car today. Piercey, welcome in from Nashville, Tennessee. Also want to welcome in, tuning in from Lynchburg, Virginia, at Sam Carlson's house in his bedroom while everyone else is enjoying a nice dinner party, Mr. Brock Thompson.
Hey, how are we doing?
B, we're doing good.
Hey, this shows dedication on my part. I want everyone to realize that.
Boys, I got some funny news. Like it's actually hilarious. So, like as I look through the analytics of our last few podcasts, our last podcast was released 13 days ago. It had over 700 downloads.
Nice.
The Pierce has COVID. Okay, all in all, through our different platforms, had just over 750. So people are still interested. They still want to know what's going on in our lives.
Love to hear that.
If someone wants to step up, yeah. Pierce, go ahead. Your car got the best of your voice there.
Is that better? I turned off the X48 mic that I have hooked up in my car. Are you guys echoing?
Devin, every fifth word we can hear.
Yeah. You go quiet and then you come on. Like if either Brock or I are talking, we're talking over you. Like we automatically get the win for the voice.
Perfect. That's how it goes anyway.
There we go. We got that one.
We got that.
Nice.
Anyway, boys, hey, I mean, we don't have too long. Our podcasts have been short and sweet. You know, if any listener of the hundreds of listeners that we have on average every podcast, close to 1,000 every podcast, can somebody step up and donate $25 a month to our Zoom subscription so that we can really have extended time here? If anyone's willing,
merch money should go towards that.
Merch money could go towards that. Merch money has been going towards Vector cereal for the last 2 months for Cam and I's house. But
Vector.
But I could check the budget to see if we can move some merch money. Anyway,
Hang on. You're giving your body after a Gucci 8-hour rest Vector cereal to start your day.
So we had this debate actually this week. Is Vector good for you? Is Vector a healthy cereal?
No cereal is good for you. Healthy and cereal do not go back to back.
See, I would say actually that Vector is high protein and high fiber. And actually, I've had some of the best poops in my life after having a fat bowl of Vector.
How much sugar? How much added sugar is in Vector cereal? Not
much at all. It's just a lot of carbs. Like Vector cereal would be the best cereal pregame meal.
Like 64 grams of sugar.
That's not true. That is just simply not true.
Brock, do we have Vector in the U.S.?
I think I've seen it a few times. It's definitely not like at every single store though.
That sounds like it's like what the little kid would eat in the
Sounds like honeycombs. I think of honeycombs.
No, I will tell you this. Vector cereal is a grown man cereal. Kids aren't eating it. Grown men are eating Vector. Okay.
Ants eat Vector.
No. Say that again there, Honda Civic.
Kia. This podcast is brought to you by Vector cereal.
I wish I could pay for Zoom.
Vector 5 for 5 cents off.
Anyway, hey,
Bo.
Yeah.
Dev's about to bag skate his team. He's
Yeah,
getting,
yeah.
he's getting pissed off at
Yeah.
bag skate the team.
No, we just scrimmaged.
Oh,
So
practice is
Pierce,
over?
you're tuning in after your high school roller hockey practice that you're coaching.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey high school practice
That's better.
that you're coaching?
That's sick, actually.
Yeah.
So are you head coach, assistant coach?
Chirping the kids, dude. Firing pucks at kids' backs and stuff. No, dude, we have some pretty good players. It's honestly good. High school hockey here is not that good, but we have some like travel players. It's fun. Our first game is October 5th.
That's coming up.
Billy sucks. Billy's your fourth line guy, but he's got a rocket mom, so he's automatically first line, first power play, first everything.
We have we have like healthy scratches and everything. Our head coach is the definition of Ken Hitchcock. Dude, he is so smart hockey-wise.
Is he 300 pounds?
No.
What coach are you?
Forwards. I do the forwards and the power
No,
play.
what-
Don't.
Who do you coach after
You're
in the NHL? Who do you coach after in the NHL?
John Cooper. Either him or I'm probably like Tortorella.
Oh.
With the media, what's the difference in this Stanley Cup? It's in Tampa. We're done here. We're done. High school.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's funny. Pierce, man, I would die if can someone in the crowd get a video of you on the bench at a high school hockey game? And I want to see you slam the gate and throw sticks on the ice, bottles on the ice.
I'm gonna get a video and send it in to the podcast of me just running the show.
What are you gonna wear? What's dress code?
I don't know. Probably some slacks and a little pullover, Lulu.
You.
Maybe put Vector on the front.
What's the team name?
We're the Centennial Cougars. It's where I played high school hockey for 2 years.
Oh, okay. Was this guy your coach?
Yes, he was one of our coaches, which is kind of cool.
So it's all come full circle.
Full circle, literally.
Dang.
High school hockey in Canada is I want to be careful, but high school hockey in Canada is nothing like it is in the States. Like in Canada,
I only think about when I think about high school hockey, I think about Brock and Garrett Nelson having a conversation. I'm in between them, and they're talking about how their kids are gonna. Hey, Brock, dude, when our kids are older, we're both like moving to Minnesota. They're playing high school hockey, then they're going to the USHL, and then the show D1 in the show. Kind of silent. I was like, yeah, my kids can just kick rocks, I guess, or am I even? I don't want my kids to come.
they look at your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, our kids are gonna be great. They look over at your body. Just kidding.
Yeah.
That was such a funny moment. Totally inadvertent, but just completely destroyed.
I don't think it was purposeful. I just think
it was so funny.
You guys both are from like north.
Well, yeah. Are you planning on moving to Minnesota anytime soon?
I don't know. I like Minnesota a lot.
Don't even lie to me. At no point are you planning on moving to Minnesota.
He kind of chuckles. I don't know. Like I'm sort of thinking about it.
I thought you meant going to Minnesota. Probably not moving, but
No, I know.
Probably.
So why would you send your kid to play in Minnesota?
Pierce, I'm not gonna lie. You honestly, if you have a son, your body is the perfect NHL body. It's thick and you're fast, and your son's gonna be able to handle a high speed with a lot of physicality. Your son could legitimately go to the NHL.
my car just elevated because you're pumping the tires. That's what I think.
Bo's kids are going to be too small.
No,
Yeah.
can't.
Their heads will be too big. Their bodies are too small. They'll just fall over.
Okay, Camille. Oh, you're so,
Bobblehead.
no, my son.
No helmet fits.
my son is gonna have a heavy wrench and it's gonna weigh him down to the ice. No one's gonna be able to knock him over.
God. Unbelievable.
Church will love that joke.
Oh.
Hey, make sure to tune in this Sunday.
Brock, I gotta watch it. You're right. I gotta watch it.
You're mad at me.
You gotta watch it, Brock.
Really?
Yeah, watch your mouth. I'm serious.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey boys, Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final goes tonight.
Yeah, it does.
By the time people are listening to this tomorrow, which will be Tuesday,
14 minutes.
14 minutes. Yeah, by the time people are watching this tomorrow on listening to this tomorrow, there could have been a Stanley Cup champion put up, and that could be the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight, or it could be going to Game 7. Who knows what's going to happen? Boys, what do we think? Right when you think the Stars are done, they come back and they stay alive some way, somehow. My prediction is that Tampa finishes them tonight, but what do you guys think?
Not a chance. Jamie Benn's taking it to 7. Let's go.
Pierce?
I hope
Pierce,
it goes.
wait, Brock is Jamie. You know why Brock's there? Because Brock is Jamie Benn on the ice. Brock.
Watching the room right now. Sagan's behind him. Literally looks just like Jamie Benn. Plays like him. Wheels around the offensive zone like him. Can't get the puck.
Dresses like him.
Literally. Puts a – yeah.
Tattoos like him.
True. No, I think Stammer's lifting the cup tonight, boys. I think it's over.
I think so too. I think that Dallas can only just weasel their way out of it too many times. They've already had their enough time. They can't get out anymore. Tampa's going to stomp on them tonight.
It's all about work ethic. Who's going to outwork each other tonight?
True.
Brock, maybe you should be coaching a high school hockey team with that lingo.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna be an unreal coach. You just
We're
wait on it.
coaches.
I was having a conversation with Matt Bartell today, who is a avid Tampa Bay Lightning fan, and he asked me, "Brock, are you gonna? Hey,
What was he speaking Chinese to you?
what is up, Brock?
Yeah.
Are you cheering for the Lightning, bro?" I'm like, "No, Barty. I'm going Dallas." What?
Rattled.
What, bro?
What, bro?
Dallas? Why are you cheering for Dallas? I was like, Barty, look, I don't know what I want more. Do I want to see, like, it could go either way for me, because what's going to make me happier? A super angry Barty or a super happy Barty?
Happy Barty.
I think angry Barty. I want to see just a rattled Barty walking around the
Dude,
lot.
there is nothing more funny than a rattled Barty.
I knew you would agree with me. So I'm sorry, Barty, but
Yeah.
let's go Dallas.
Dude, there's nothing funnier. And the thing is if Tampa loses, he will genuinely be a rattled, sad, depressed Barty for the next probably week.
Yeah. What is up, bro?
What is up, Brock?
I'm saying that if Dallas wins 3 in a row against Tampa at this point, that's wild.
Exactly.
True.
Dobin and Jamie Benn and Sagan and Radulov just taking the game under their wing. Dude.
You don't what?
I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Tampa's winning the cup tonight. I want to see Game 7, but holy smokes.
Edmund's unreal.
He is.
Doesn't get talked about enough. Jeez. They gave the Norris over to that weasel in Nashville, Yossi. Are we sure?
Dude, Yossi is so good.
He is a weasel. He is a little weasel.
He's a weasel.
Put Yossi and Suter against each other. Suter looks like an ant. Suter is slower than 2020, dude.
Oh,
hey, in other news, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but staying on the hockey talk, my Winnipeg Jets have been the center of discussion as Line. They're talking about dealing him and getting the inside scoop here in Winnipeg. People are totally split on either send him or keep him, but I think the overall consensus is keep him. People in Winnipeg don't want him gone.
I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen if they keep him and why they're going to trade him. Because, out of his entry-level deal, that coward is going to ask for so much money.
He's going to ask for $10 million. He's going to ruin the Winnipeg Jets.
100%. And the Jets are like, well, we either let him walk because we know he's going to ask for too much. He's not a good guy and is not worth that money. Or we could try to trade him now and get actually something worth it.
Yeah.
My thoughts.
So I agree. And I know that if you hang on to a guy like that, he's going to ruin the franchise with his contract. Now, here's something that I'm curious about logistically is how exactly does this slip into the media? Like, how do the Jets let this go? Like, who who is the who's the whistleblower here, and then cracks this out into the media? Because you see something like this and then you think, okay, is trading Laine like yeah, they've talked about it, but like, is this actually going to happen, or is this just media? Like, there obviously has to be something there since it's out in the media. But who originally says something?
You're asking?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the Athletic, so everyone's got a beat reporter. You've got a guy that's close to the Winnipeg Jets. Then you've got guys like Brian Burke, who were former GMs, who have a good relationship with every GM who's now working in the media. I mean, I could see it happening pretty easily, planned or unplanned.
You think Eichel gets traded?
That is insane.
That is insane.
That's what I'm wondering about. That'd be crazy, dude.
That's gutty for a captain to ask for a trade.
Yeah.
So he asked for a trade out of Buffalo, and which is absolutely insane. He's wearing the C.
Good grief.
That's insane.
He's always struck me as a guy that could cause some problems, like in terms of ego.
Really? A little bit.
What are you sipping on?
Chardonnay.
That's a big sip.
All right. Communion.
I'm just kidding.
From communion.
I got up. We did
Water.
the wine Jack Daniels distillery, and there was like tiny little tastes of wine, and I'm in the very back, and I had like all 5 of them. Obviously, we all did like nothing. You don't even feel it at all. It's just tiny. I get up and like stumbled past everyone. Everyone's like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "I'm just kidding." Like,
So hey.
Dying laughing.
That's funny.
Who was dying laughing?
His dad. I went up and like stumbled on their table and like hit it.
So hey, actually, Pierce, I wanted to bring that up. How sick was that? You went for a Jack Daniels whiskey tasting in Nashville, Tennessee, right?
It's in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Lynchburg. It felt weird being in Lynchburg.
Dude, Lynchburg, Tennessee. That's in a Kenny Chesney or whiskey around the memories.
If you haven't seen, they have some sick commercials they do during like the Super Bowl and like random things. Lynchburg, like the Jack Daniels stuff. It's nuts what goes into that, making the whiskey and all that. Good grief.
So you went there for a whiskey tasting. Like, how was it?
They have some really good ones. You got to try if you haven't tried the honey one. And then there's a cinnamon one that's good, and they have a new apple whiskey that's like unbelievable.
Really?
Smells like an apple Jolly Rancher.
So how does that whiskey taste? Because I feel like if you're like sipping on a whiskey, it like doesn't. You're not really enjoying it. At least for me personally, like I'm not enjoying that.
The regular one, you can forget it. I would not enjoy it. I'd have to do like one of the flavored ones.
Yeah.
I feel like Brock could crush it and just kind of sip on it like a beauty and not even bother him.
No idea. Never have had whiskey.
Yeah.
Jamie Benn.
Yeah, Jamie Benn drinks it with water.
Yeah. Because that's what I was honestly curious about was like, how does that work? How much money does that cost to go for a whiskey taste? Is it expensive or no?
I don't know how much the tour was, but I think it's not too bad. Maybe like $75 a person or something, but they give you like a 3-hour tour of everything that happens. And they get this, they have tasters that come in, like professional whiskey tasters. And this whole process is like a month long with making it. And it goes through like the coals, and and then it sits in barrels, and that's what turns it like that golden color.
Yeah.
Is the wind, like soaks it in, and then when it's colder, it comes back out. And it takes like forever. And these whiskey tasters come in and like taste it. They're like, nah, it's not ready. How do your taste? Dude, these guys are like geniuses. They're like, not ready.
Alcoholics. They're just drunk all the time.
Yeah. They can't.
He's like,
they can't swallow it. They have to sip it and then spit it out.
Oh.
Isn't that nuts? And then they put it on like, no, this needs like another like 2 months in the barrel to be ready. It's like,
shut
what the
up. So they don't actually swallow it. Like they'll spit it out after they're done swishing it around. Like they use it as mouthwash.
I showed our tour guy. We have the Jack Daniels like whiskey thing on our roller hockey jerseys. He's like, "That's tight." I was like, "Heck yeah, sponsorship." Didn't buy it.
A Jack Daniels employee used the phrase "that's tight."
Oh yeah, he's like, "That's tight, man." I was like, "Yeah, you're tight." He was like, we kept going back and forth with saying tight. It was tight.
Hey, I don't know if you guys saw today on my Instagram story, but I was golfing today and found this sick app, and it is a ball tracker app. So when I'm literally shooting off of a tee or in the fairway or whatever, it's an app that tracks your ball in the air.
That was so sick.
What?
Did you see it?
You hit that thing on a rope. It was dead straight.
I know.
Is it going to go right or left? Is it going to draw? No, right at the hole.
I know. I know. That's why I posted that one.
Bards.
You should have seen some of the other ones though. If you just absolutely just shank one right or kill, like just kick one to the left, whatever. It's just you just see your ball tracker just go way off of the screen. It just goes way left or way right.
That's crazy. You can do that.
Yeah, it's literally like watching what you see on PGA that can do it on your phone.
I know. That was unreal when I saw that. I was like, no way.
Yes.
That's sick.
Anyways, guys, any new story, anything going on with you guys? I mean, Brock, you're living the life. You guys are Liberty Flames hockey team. They're coming up on their first opening weekend here next weekend.
Blue-white game.
What's that?
Blue-white game.
Blue-white game's going to be coming up. And so, what's the blue-white game?
It's going to be an inter-squad scrimmage, but they're going to treat it like it's actually very NHL because NHL teams not only do this, but most college teams do it that have the ability to broadcast. So we will be selling tickets, broadcasting it like a normal game, just kind of getting hype around the season. It's going to be sick, actually.
That is so sick.
That's NHL. And then for say that again, Pierce.
You know what team you're on, Brock? Have they told the teams yet, or are you waiting?
We're still waiting because we still got – it's not till next weekend.
Gotcha.
We have media day tomorrow. Got to shave a little bit, clean myself up. But my hair, boys, is long.
I like it.
You got to keep it, Brock.
I know.
What would Jamie Benn do?
Cut it, but I'm going to keep it.
You got to keep it.
I know I'm keeping it.
Okay, so that's super exciting. So have you found out what the capacity of the LaHaye Ice Center is going to be? 1,000?
Yep.
So about 25% capacity?
Yep. Same as football, not a big deal. Football also gets 1,000, but we get 1,000 too. So fan to fan.
Oh, football gets 1,000 in a 25,000 seat stadium.
Yeah. Tough.
Wow. So in terms of football, do they actually place you? Like, do they give you like
lottery?
What do you mean?
Like you can't just go. You got to sign up for a lottery and they pick a random 1,000 fans.
No way.
Maybe it's just 1,000 Liberty students. Maybe there's more people that are allowed to go that buy tickets.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine.
Don't really give a rip, to be honest. Maybe I'll ask Crookshank. Doing a skills session with him tomorrow, 6:30 a.m.
Oh man.
You know, just trying to get better.
Yeah, I feel you, Brock. That's Jamie Benn things. Guys, well,
with my boy Quinn Ryan, Cole Gammer.
Yeah. Pierce, what's up for you out there? I mean, you're recovered from COVID. COVID's over. You're out of the quarantine. You've already lived that, done that. And you're coaching high school hockey. Wife's at home. I mean, big boy things.
Yeah. In the car right now, just had high school practice. Team's looking good. Going to a roller hockey tournament in Georgia this weekend. Playing in the adult AAA division. There's 8 teams in it. Should be a good tournament.
Ew.
Applied to some physical therapy schools today, so waiting to hear on that.
Ew.
Where I'm going in like the next month or so.
Liberty.
They don't have one. I'm so shocked that they don't have one. They have a med school. They don't have a physical therapy program. I guarantee they'll get one in like 2 or 3 years.
So where did you apply? That's the real question.
11 schools, 3 or 4 in Tennessee, 3 in Alabama, and 4 in Georgia. But the one that I want to go to is in Tennessee. It's a 2-year program, not 3, which would be huge. So we'll see.
So if you get into one of those, will you and the B and C, you and the ball and chain, will you guys move over there or what?
No, we would be here if I get in the one that I want to go to. So the ball and chain would reach far. I'd be off. I'd be able to go to class and come back.
It just barely reaches to the front door of the school. You got to listen from outside the classroom.
Yeah. I'm getting like yanked at trying to go back to class. I'm like, frick. No, it's all good. Everything's going well.
Good.
How are you doing,
what-
Bo? How are you doing, Beauty?
Boys, doing well, doing good. Life is busy over here. Obviously got a wife. I'm taking care of her, putting food on the table. I saw a funny thing actually the other day, which is just totally resonates with me. This is who I am. It was some girl, and she put this video on social media, and it was like, why do guys always say that they can cook, or guys always say that they can cook, and when you ask them what they can cook, the answer every time is chicken and rice. What did you say, Pierce?
Breakfast.
I said
Yeah.
vector cereal.
Vector.
That's all I know how to cook.
I'll tell
Not
you what.
anymore, though. I've gotten much better.
Yeah, well, we've had two specialty items here: vector cereal with a banana, if you're lucky, and chicken and rice.
You make the bananas.
Yeah. We got a tree in the backyard.
Yeah.
Anyway, things have been good over here. Work's been good. Face the franchise over at Riverwood. No, I'm kidding, not at all. But new job there. It's been so much fun. It's been an absolute blast.
Attaboy.
Yeah, it's been good. And then just boys killing it with the pylons. So pylon stats so far. It's our family beer league team. Okay, we have 7 Bohinskis on the team. My brothers, my dad, my wife and I, my uncle, and my cousin. Okay, we got 7 total. And so far we're 4 games in, and I got 16 points in 4 games. I got 12 goals and 4 assists.
Learn how to pass, buddy.
Averaging 3 goals a game, not a big deal, and playing D, so you can keep the change.
One of those things where you're trying to pass, but you're scoring on accident. You're like going 5-hole off of passes.
Yeah. So it's been a blast. Josh, last game, my brother, captain of our team, leading the charge. We had about 12 to 14 of my family members, grandparents, aunts, uncles. Like there was my whole dad's side was there. Okay, my whole dad's actually more than that. It was probably actually around like 20, 25. My brother's girlfriend is there. We got some girls there, some girlfriends of my brother's. And so Josh goes out, and of course, like he's trying to set the tone, right? Well, late in the third period, he had a bit of a quiet game. Hadn't really done anything. So out of nowhere, it's 5-2. We're winning. We're in the driver's seat. What does he do? He can't really, he wasn't flying that fast, but he skates up to this guy. This guy's got kind of like pinning the puck on the boards, and Josh, out of nowhere, skates like as fast as Josh can and just hammers this guy from behind. Just crushes this guy. And this guy gets up, and he's fine. But Josh starts this huge scrum in the corner. It's a full on like scrum. Refs had to get in there. We were on the bench ready to like hop the bench and like go help him because we thought that he was actually gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
Josh.
But he went in there, he set the tone, and honestly, I would have given him player of the game because of how he led the charge and how he just sent the league a message by saying the pylons we're not going to be walked over this year. Right?
Seriously.
Watch
out for Jay Bohinski. The Bohinski bash.
Yeah. So anyway, that was that. It's so unreal, dude. The guy leads the charge. It's unreal. He's a great captain. Before games, he gives us a starting lineup. Starting at right forward. Myself. Starting at center.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so he's leading it. Yeah. So he's leading the charge, but yeah. Well, boys, I love you guys.
Game's about to start.
Bye, boys. Love you guys.
Hey, hang on a sec. Hang on. Game start. I got a couple more questions. No, I'm kidding. I don't. Game starting in 5 minutes. Hey, love you guys. It's great to be back on the pod, and it's great. I promise you guys. We don't realize it sometimes, but there's quite a few people who are going to be pumped to hear our voice and pumped to be listening in. So thanks Last thoughts from you guys. Pierce, real quick. Game tonight. Rest of the week ahead. We'll see you next Tuesday. But what do you got for me before you leave? Before you head out? Before you drive that thing? Put that thing in cruise control and head home.
Love you, beauties. That's it. You guys are legends.
He's already driving. He's already got the thing in drive.
I'm 30 minutes away from my home. I got to get the game pulled up.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you do. All right.
I got to make this 30-minute drive in 5 minutes. Got to get the helicopter going. Call the Uncoast.
Brock, any last words from you?
Nope. About to go eat this Sam salmon. Can't wait. Guys,
Love it.
Shout out Sam.
See you,
Go,
beauties.
Sam. Okay, guys. Hey, love you guys. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, listening. Hey, follow us on our Instagram, @TheBoShowBaby, or check us out online, theboshow.ca. Also, merchandise with Brock Pierce and I's face on it. You can get gitch with our mugs on your cheeks. What more could you ask for? Check out theboshow.shop for all of our merchandise. Place an order. We'd love to do some business with you. Hey, you guys, on behalf of the boys, Brock and Piercy, my name is Bo, host of The Bo Show, and we will see you guys next week.